The focus of all political parties should be to save their people. Please don't politicize this virus.
The head of the World Health Organization defending the UN agency's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic Wednesday, after Donald Trump criticized the WHO and threatened to freeze U.S. funding.
They seem to be very China-centric. That's a nice way of saying it, but they seem to be very China-centric. And they seem to err always on the side of China, and we fund it.
This is not the one to use for politics. It's like playing with fire.
The WHO's Director General says his agency is close to every nation and urged the U.S. and China to come together to fight COVID-19. Reuters reporting the U.S. contributed $400 million to the agency last year, almost double the second largest country donor.
We will look at ending funding. Yeah, because you know what? They called it wrong.
Trump accusing the WHO of mishandling the coronavirus, a charge his own administration has faced in the U.S., where testing has lagged behind other countries. By midday Wednesday, the number of cases in the U.S. topped 400,000. The death toll, more than 13,000. And early state-level data shows African Americans are more likely to die from COVID-19 than the U.S. population at large, highlighting the long-standing disparities in health and access to medical care. Louisiana's governor, for example, said Monday that 70% of the 512 people killed by coronavirus in his state were black. Only 33% of the state's population is African American.
Unfortunately, when you look at the predisposing conditions that lead to a bad outcome with coronavirus, the things that get people into ICUs, that require intubation and often lead to death, they are just those very comorbidities that are unfortunately disproportionately prevalent in the African American population. So we're very concerned about that. It's very sad.
That's Dr. Anthony Fauci with the White House Coronavirus Task Force. He went on to say, really making a point that after this pandemic passes, the disparities for African Americans will still exist. A serious problem, he says, that needs to be addressed. Trump says the White House will be releasing coronavirus data by race in the coming days. For City News, I'm Melissa Duggan.